What's going on, everyone? This is the rules here, back again with another video. And I just like fucking mics, man. I just fucking like mics, you know. Today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drink some of that cold 45, and I'm gonna make a video response to Beer Girl for 12. Way better snacks. I guess that can be considered as a Todd tribute, cause you know. And yeah, gonna stand up and fucking talk. So I just watched a couple videos of Beer Girl for 12. It's pretty good. And she was talking about Todd. Like she was saying, look Todd, you're really doing good, you have a job. Well, he does. And then she was saying, you know Todd, if you need to meet girls, you need to go out, you need to go somewhere and all of that. And I agree with her, everybody says that. Even me, I agree with that. But Todd is a very passive person. Like, I've been doing more to hang out with Todd than he did to hang out with me. All the time. People like him over me, like when Ramsat says that, you know Todd, let's go out, hang without, but don't bring the rules. See, me as a foreigner, nobody wanna deal with me because I'm different. Todd, even though he has his problems, he has an advantage, but he doesn't wanna use it. I make more money than he does, I work more than he does, I have a girlfriend, I have money on my bank account, and I'm not broke, and I'm still able to help my girlfriend a lot. Even though I'm always getting angry and shit. And you thought you American, you had less pussy than I do, you cannot find anybody with your problem, man, that's not an excuse, you know what? Let's be real about it, I have problems more than me. So Todd in certain areas has less problems than I do. Yet, he is fucking up. So give Beer Girl for 12, there's no excuse. And oh yeah, when I'm done with this video, I'm gonna do the laundry. And once I'm done with the laundry, when it's all washed and dried, I'm gonna go to work. And the laundry only is gonna take me a couple hours. I'm gonna let my washer do it. While I'm doing my laundry, I will be uploading this video, working on it. I dry my laundry, I'll be still working on my video. And go to work. I'm not doing no fucking laundry all day. It doesn't take that much time, so it takes 2 hours. And day has 24 hours, out of which 7 or 8 you sleep. I usually sleep 6 or 7 hours. I don't sleep 8 hours a day usually. Like last night I got 6 hours of sleep, but then when I got home I got another 2.5. Well, I slept 8 hours, but sometimes I don't get that. I can function in 6 or 7 hours. So, no excuse Todd. You only work 9 to 5. I work sometimes 4 in the morning till 8 if I work 3 jobs. And I have no days off either. You have every Saturday and Sunday off. I work every weekend. I work every day. The only days I don't work is then I take vacation and go to Russia or go somewhere else. I work around the clock. My girlfriend works around the clock. No excuse, Todd. No fucking excuse. And my girlfriend tells me that, you know what, Emil, you should work even more. She told me about her ex, who used to like work from like 6 AM till like midnight, 3 different jobs, get 5 or 6 hours of sleep every day, do push-ups in the morning, go to work. You know, I cannot even do that, it's too much for me. I can work 14 hours a day, but I still need like 6-7 hours of sleep, because If I don't, then I just feel like shit, you know. I work like crazy, people work like crazy, it's America, you know. So Todd, there's no excuse, all you work is 9 to 5, and you still calling off and bullshitting. And you even do your videos at work, so your coworkers know about your YouTube channel and how weird and freaky you are, and they don't give a shit about it. So Todd, for real. There's no excuse, man. You need to get yourself together. You complain about money. You know how much money Todd spends on pizzas, how much money he spends on his fetishes, where he spends like $100 goes to the internet for the girls to sing a tongue at him and tell him he's a loser. He spends $100 just to hear that bullshit. The man is sick. You know? Todd is a sick man. Now, Apostle Doomer, aka Mike May, he thinks that Todd's gonna go to the killing spree and be like Elliot Rodger. Because he cannot get pussy and he's weird. I don't think so. I know Todd. Todd is a very low obedient person, he's very passive. So, from what I know about him, the only things that happen to him is that he's gonna be working that job, people will feel sorry for him, so he may not get fired, he will be drinking, his liver will keep hurting, he will be making these YouTube videos, complaining, whining, bitching, talking about his fetishes, talking about his weirdness, to make people intimidated, to make people say he needs to be institutionalized. And that's all it's gonna be. Todd is gonna be doing that shit for the rest of his life. And one day he may drink himself to death and he's gonna die, and that will be it. He's not gonna rape anybody, he's not gonna kill anybody, he's not gonna do anything to anybody. He's just gonna be living his miserable life, doing what he is doing, and that's it. That will be the end of it. I know it's sad, but that's it. That's why I don't think that, you know, even the debt collector don't go after Todd anymore. Because they see what kind of person he is, they probably just feel sorry for him. So I do too. But there is nothing can be done about anything. I know people may feel sorry for me, but you know what? At least I realize that I'm different, and I know that I'm gonna go back to Russia and eventually when I'm in my mid-30s. And that will be it. I'll live my life the way I wanna live it. I'll be free, I will do what I want, I will say what I want. Nobody's gonna judge me or take me the wrong way if I go to Russia, because there people will treat me differently, they understand me better. That's it. So I'll be okay. But it is what it is. We all living, we live, we all gonna die, we all have sanity, we're gonna lose our sanity one of these days. It's all a question of time. So, while we're still alive, we just need to do what we're doing. So yeah, like I said about Todd, you see how much I work, you heard that beer girl for 12. And I edit videos, like let me tell you something too. Like Todd, he's been making videos longer than me. He doesn't edit his videos, I do. Like, I bought 2 video editing programs because you know at some point I'm making videos You know, like how Todd grabs the camera, he put his hand in there, and I thought, you know what, that doesn't look cool. Like if you're making videos and you're checking the time, you're obsessed with time, and you turn on your camera, you're putting the hand on your camera for split seconds, that doesn't look too cool. So I started editing videos. First I used Windows Movie Maker, just simple cut and paste. Then I bought myself for 90 bucks, I believe it called Movie Edit Pro or something. And I used it till I got a new computer. I got a new computer, well, not a new computer, till I got Windows 10. Then I found out that that program is not compatible, it doesn't work right on Windows 10. For Christmas, just a couple days before Christmas, there was a discount. I bought for $50 Video Maker Pro 2016. I downloaded it. I should go back to my mail, by the way, and download some more pictures, which I didn't do because I don't have time for it. I paid $50 for it, so I'm back with editing my videos again. I cut my videos, I pasted, I will explore it more. I don't have time for exploring things because I work so much, but I spend time, I like making videos, try to make them professionally. I travel. I traveled to Russia, I traveled to Belarus, I traveled in America, I traveled to Canada. Well, Todd only traveled to Cleveland with his family because of his family, and the rest of the time he's been in his room whining and bitching. And he gets more views than I do on regular videos. The only reason why I make more views because I'm smart and I make videos of twists and I put the videos which may get more views. But on the regular day, on the regular video, I make less views than Todd. And I do so much than he does. And people like Todd more than they like me. Because Todd was born and raised in America and he acts in a manner which people can understand and I don't. So that's why people like Todd. And I know you're not gonna like when I say that because I'm gonna be putting Todd down, but I think he works that much because all he works is one full-time job and he calls off periodically because he drinks and all of that. I drink very little. I used to drink more when I was younger. I'm 29 years old, I'm 8 years younger than Todd is. As you may know by now, I do have a girlfriend which people fuck with me because they think that my girlfriend is Todd, but it's not. So fuck you for that. Idiots. My girlfriend is 33 years old, almost 34. She's black, has a 13-year-old daughter. I went to her place end of last month, watching her dog. That's real, we've been together for 3 years. She doesn't do YouTube, so she said one day she will be there, but I don't know when. She works 3 jobs, I work 3 jobs. So I work way more than Todd right now. But I'm gonna give him a credit, he does work. Todd does not have a car. Now, for the 6 years, almost, I known him for almost 7 years. Me and Todd, we met in March of 2009 in the Orthodox Jewish synagogue. It was Purim holiday, beginning of March of 2009. We became friends fairly fast. He got me into YouTube. He got me into the drinking videos. Because of him I tasted my first 40. Because at the time I was 22 years old. And when I came from Russia I was 19. And for the first year and a half I couldn't drink anything. My parents were very strict on it because they were worried about it. And I remember when one of the family friends offered me a tiny bit of wine which I wanted to drink. My parents were like, no, you cannot do it. I was pretty fucking pissed because in Russia when I was like 18, 19 I was drinking whatever the fuck I wanted to and nobody was telling me a word for it. But here people are anal about laws and shit, and in Russia it's not like that, so I feel like I was in jail. You need to watch my video, Being Russian in America Sucks. So, when I met Todd, he got me to drinking, but at that time I was legal age, like I said, I was 22 years old at the time. Now I'm 29, so I'm gonna be 30 end of this year. In December of this year I will be 30. Thank God, almost done with my 40s. So, Todd got me into drinking videos and I started making them with Todd. And then I started exploring new things on YouTube. That's why people are pissed at me, because you know I watch videos, I make video responses to different people. And my style is different, like my thoughts are sporadic, and I have to like think about things, and things kind of flow. I have hard time staying on topic. That's why a lot of people don't like watching my videos and go through it, because I started one thought and then different thought pops up, and I just kind of ramble around about things I want to talk about all the time, and it's a little different. Part of it is because I'm Russian, I guess it's different style, different thinking, different mentality, so that's why a lot of people don't like me. That's part of the reason. I don't know, people say I'm not nice. Well, like I said, different culture, I guess. I can ramble on about it, people don't want to listen, so I'm gonna leave it at that, really. Because nobody will want to listen to anything different to what they're accustomed to, so I'm gonna leave that point at that, but now I'm gonna go to different point, thumbs down. When I started YouTube, I was not getting a lot of thumbs down. I was being myself, I was having fun, drinking, doing video responses. I feel like I'm getting all these thumbs downs because before, people didn't really pay attention to me, and now they do. Now they actually see me as a person. Before they just like, look at this clown. Oh, he's drinking, ha ha ha. Oh, he makes this weird video, ah, fuck it. They didn't really pay attention. Now they're paying attention. Once I started like talking about Russian American differences, all of that, and Americans getting pissed off and butthurt because they hear something different. And also because of that, I get a lot of trolls, I get a thumbs down. So I get pissed off because I know there is a guy, a couple guys, they have multiple YouTube channels. So like sometimes I get like 0 views and like 2 or 3 thumbs down. And sometimes like I uploaded that video, right? With my American friends, whatever. Dave's and a couple other roommates. So I published it. Guess what? I started the video, I published it, it had 7 views, because first 7 views it was me and my buddy watching it. Once it was like 9 or 10 views, it already had like fucking 5 thumbs down. So I'm thinking like the video was viewed by like 2 or 3 people, already got thumbs down. Of course there is people with multiple accounts doing that shit. So that shit pisses me off. And besides, I've been told that thumbs down, if people thumb you down, it means that your videos suck. And if people don't, it means your videos are good. And before I didn't have all these haters and trolls on my channel. And that shit does piss me off. So what I do now, I disable rating and I set up comments for approval. Because a lot of people, they put comments like Emil sucks dick, fuck you Emil, fuck you Russian piece of shit. And before I used to reply to these comments, cause you know what, you motherfuckers think that you can insult me, you tell me 1 word, I'm gonna give you 10 words You know, that's how I roll. You know, I have pretty short temper. I'm pretty angry person, you know. Like, things can piss me off easily, just how I was. And you think I'm short-tempered now? Guess what? When I was younger, my temper was even shorter. You tell me one bad word, you tell me a piece of shit, I'm gonna be running, cussing you out for the next 10 minutes. That's how I roll, motherfuckers. I'm an Eastern man, I'm pretty angry fuck, you know. Cause I don't really beat people up or do nothing like that, and I just got lucky, I guess. That I didn't get with these motherfuckers, all these idiots, who just like see me getting angry and, you know, call the police for no reason. Once I had an accident, I was following a woman, but it was not really. So she's like, if you're not gonna stop following me, I'm gonna run away, call the police, something. Well, I'm sorry, and I just stopped following her. But I was not intentionally following her, I was actually going to the store. I didn't even mean that, but you know, how people misinterpret things all the time, for whatever reason. You got a difference in cultures. I always had problems with people in Russia, but in America I have even more problems. Because in Russia at least people can relate to me, and I had some friends around whom I can actually be myself, and they're not gonna take me the wrong way like they do here. And Todd doesn't have these problems, at least. He has other problems. You see, like, people want to hang with Todd, but they don't want to hang with me because I'm different. So see, Todd, you have less problems than I do in certain areas. And you're still not able to get yourself together. So, do what we want to do, and that's it. Like, I want to do these long boring videos. I know people hate it, but you know what? It's just me. Maybe I'm fucked up individual, but I was born that way. I was raised that way. And it's hard for me to be somebody else. So I have limitations. We all do. We just all have different limitations. That's it. So done with my chips, they were good. I know I spit a lot of shit. I know maybe I'm not going to have a lot of views. I know people are not into deep philosophical shit like I do, like I am. But hey, I'm different. I'll always be different from regular Americans. Because it's just how I am. What can I do about it? Nothing I can do. I'll always be different. Always. For the rest of my life. Swill, motherfuckers. Ah! It's a good thing I drank some Colt 45. Makes me feel a little bit more chill. That's what I was drinking. And the reason I was drinking when I was younger, to cope with my problems, to feel easy, to feel less uptight. I was drinking to feel less uptight. I was drinking so when I drink I can just do whatever. And if I say something wrong, do something wrong, people look at me, they say, well, This man did it because he was drunk. And sometimes it's a good thing to say, oh, you know, I do this stupid thing or that stupid thing because when I was drunk, when I was just a little bit buzzed. But you know what? There are 4 stages of that. First stage, inebriation. So as long as I get to the fucking first stage of being drunk, and I just feel chill, and I just want to talk, and I don't give a fuck, that's all that matters. I don't want to pass this first stage. So that's why I'm gonna drink to chill and ease off. But I'm not gonna drink to be crazy and do ridiculous, stupid things. That's just me. But Todd is an alcoholic. And that marks the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I know you're probably gonna watch this less than 10% of it, but thanks for clicking on it and watching it regardless. I appreciate your input, I appreciate your comments. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Peace. Later!